Cretaceous era was the most important time for mankind and animals. It was a time when reptiles ruled. At that time, there were strange and terrible dinosaurs. Something strange was happening under the feet of those dinosaurs. On that day, the first flower appeared on Earth for the first time in history. According to the fossils that have been found, the history of flowering plant is about 125 million years. As far as the evolution of plant is concerned, the emergence of flowering plant on Earth is very late. Predate the Cretaceous period. The flora of the Jurassic period looks quite familiar to us, but you may notice that there is something missing. We can still see plants which are similar to those plants in Jurassic period. The reproduction process of those plants is done by the reproduction process known as spores. A spore is a type of reproductive cell found in plants. A humid environment is necessary for the reproduction of those bacterial-like cells, and those plants don't have flowers. But at the beginning of the Cretaceous period, which followed the Jurassic period, a strange plant race had appeared on the Earth. About 125 million years ago, the first flower appeared in what is now northeastern China. Scientists have identified the fossils of that plant as Archofruits leoninensis. The type of flower that emerged from that plant is not the type of flower that you like. It is a type of flower with two very small petals and several small leaves on the side. But for botanists, it is a very important plant because as far as we know, it is world's first angiosperm species. Angiosperm is the scientific name used by botanists to describe flowering plants. If you have a flowering fruit plant in your garden, it is also an angiosperm. In such plants, the seeds is located under the outer covering. It is a very important part of plant evolution because the seeds of those plants cannot be pollinated by wind or water. This means that for the first time in history, a plant species was born that spread with the help of animals. The attractive outer coating of the fruits of those plants attracts animals, so those animals eat the fruit and carry the seeds to another place. So this is how some plants reproduce. Finally, the reproductive strategy of flowering plant is to attract animals using their sweet taste and smell. Archofructus, which flourished about 125 million years ago, is very similar in structure to flowering plant in our environment today. Because the dinosaurs that lived then contributed to pollination without them noticing. By the ending of the Cretaceous period, flowering plants had spread throughout the earth. Think for a moment how much the world has changed today because of revolutionary beginnings of the plants that was cultivated by huge dinosaurs. Join with us to aware about the hidden stories about the world.